Hi there, this is a quick video to show you my new aftermarket strap for my Hamilton Khaki Pioneer automatic. I've been looking for a new strap for quite some time now, and I think I finally found one. Why I didn't go for just for a replacement of the original one? I really like the original one in terms of the way it feels, the way it looked. It's actually a very good strap. The only issue that I had with this strap is that it wasn't a strap that would last you a long time. Granted, I've worn this watch for almost 2 years straight, so, and you can see this is the condition in which the strap is after 2 years of being worn. So this part is a bit more preserved, and the other part, actually the first problem was here in this section that they came off, and it seems that it was just glued together. So this stitching is simply there for aesthetic reasons. And when I started looking for a new strap, my idea was to find a strap that is going to be similar in feel and look, and also to be shaped in the same way as this strap here, so that I can transfer the buckle, the Hamilton buckle that I have here, from the original strap. So I looked and looked online, and finally I found some strap that was looking to be exactly what I wanted. And this is a strap that you can see right here. So it's very similar in style, not so much in color. Leather texture is not the same, but it's still, I think, very, very close. And of course, what happened is that this strap is 22 millimeters wide, just as this one here. However, it tapers down to 18 millimeter, which I thought is the same as this strap here, but it turns out that the strap on this end, where the buckle is 19 millimeter, which was not very nice of Hamilton's. Obviously, I did a very poor job of measuring the strap. So what happens is when I put the strap here, the original strap, on the new band, it's actually quite ugly because it sticks out on this end, and this is the reason why I kept the aftermarket strap buckle for the moment, for the time being. I might try to find a Hamilton buckle which is 18 millimeters wide, but we'll see about it. This one is actually pretty nice, so I don't have any issues with that one here. However, what I've done is I've actually relocated this metal ring that you see here. It used to be on the original strap. However, because it's already unusable, that's why I was able to easily remove the ring and basically place it here on this strap. A nice surprise for this strap was that the buckle is actually a screw-down buckle. There is no pin that holds the buckle, but it's rather a screw, which was a pretty nice surprise. And now when I've placed the metal ring here, the next thing that I found out is actually not going to be serving any purpose whatsoever. Why? Because of the thickness of this strap. So the new strap is extremely thick, which is something that I happen to like. One of the first things that I've noticed when I started looking at luxury watches, I remember I was in Mexico in some Omega boutique, and then I noticed that the luxury watches that they had there and the leather bands were generally much thicker than in comparison to the watches that I wore at this time. So I told myself that okay, one day I'm going to have the same quality leather strap as those watches I had, and I ended up finding one that is 5 millimeter in thickness. So this thing is extremely thick. Just to give you a comparison, I'll bring up the old strap here. You can see that there is quite a difference between the two. And just to emphasize on the thickness of the new strap, I'm going to make another comparison which may look silly to some of you. So this is the belt that holds my pants, and I want to show you something. Yep. So the new leather strap is actually thicker than the belt that I have. So it's really an extreme thickness for a watch strap, but it's something that I like, especially on a vintage watch like this, a vintage inspired watch like this Hamilton here. So generally I'm very happy with the quality of the new strap. If you really go down to the finest details, you could find some imperfections, but it's really nothing to worry about, because again, this is a strap that is supposed to be giving you this vintage pilot's style. So I think it's quite good in execution. One thing that I found interesting is that the rivets that they're using here, if you turn the strap backwards, you can't actually see them. Was it because of the thickness, or was it because of some other reason? Normally I would expect them to be present like here on the old strap. You can basically remove those rivets and move them somewhere else. But nevertheless, it's just something that I've never seen before. I like how those two leather rings stitched together here. Generally the stitching is very fine. So comfort wise, it's not the best strap in terms of comfort because of the thickness. And the reason for this is due to the thickness, the leather is very hard at the moment. But I've worn it for about 5 days straight now, and it's getting better with every passing day. So I guess in 2 weeks or 3 weeks time, when it finally takes the shape of my hand, it will become quite a comfortable band. So I'm quite happy with this purchase. I'm not going to tell you the brand or the model, because I don't want to advertise. I'm not being affiliated in any way with the company that is selling those bands. But if more than 2 people are asking about the model and the brand, I'll just put it into the comment section below. And yeah, this is my new strap. I'm very happy with it. This is a comparison how the watch looked like before with the old strap, and this is how it looks like with the new strap. I think I find it much more attractive this way with the new strap, and I'm really in love with the new strap. So tell me what you think about it. Do you like my new strap, and have you got any other recommendations for pilot watch straps like this? Thanks, and I'll be seeing you soon.